Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Bailey Turner, also known as Body Fit Balance on Instagram. And today we are going to be making really easy, great for meal prepping, homemade Chipotle bowls. So without further ado, let's get into the video. For this homemade Chipotle bowl, you'll need a few ingredients. First off, you're gonna need a grain or a green of some sort. So we really like using jasmine rice. You could use quinoa, or you could substitute the rice or grain for a lettuce or green. And then you also need some sort of protein. So we are using carne asada from Trader Joe's. You can also use pollo asada, or you can use chicken thighs, or if you are vegan, you can use tofu, whatever you would like. Or shrimp works great too. For fiber, we are adding in some black beans. So I have canned black beans, and then I'm going to add lime juice and cilantro to the rice to make cilantro lime rice, just like Chipotle does. And then we also have some tomatoes and then some condiments like sour cream and then a taco sauce. The ingredients will vary from person to person, so this is what we like having in our Chipotle bowl. Feel free to add whatever ingredients you like in your Chipotle bowl. Maybe you like peppers and onions, the fajita mix, or maybe you like the corn salsa. You can add that kind of stuff in as well. First step is to preheat your grill. If you're gonna use a grill to cook your meat, we are gonna be using our Traeger grill, so Zach is preheating that as we speak. And then we will start the meat and start the rice right away. We like to cook our rice in the Instant Pot because it's super quick. So what we will do is put 2 cups of rice in the Instant Pot with 2 cups of water, cook it for 4 minutes on high release or high pressure, and then natural release it for 10 minutes. All right, first step is to measure out our rice. So we're gonna do 2 cups of jasmine rice with 2 cups of water. So I would say that 2 cups will be about anywhere from 4 to 6 servings depending on how much rice you have. Usually rice doubles. So I'm gonna put the 2 cups in the Instant Pot, and now we're gonna do 2 cups of water. After that's done, I'm going to take a little spoon and just mix it up a little bit. And then I'm going to put the top on. Make sure it's sealed. And then we're going to put it pressure cook for 4 minutes on high pressure. And then we are going to do a natural release for 10 to 12 minutes once the 4 minutes is done. So 4 minutes on. It's gonna cook for 4 minutes, and then we're gonna naturally release it for 10 to 12 minutes. And then while that is cooking, we are letting the Traeger warm up to put the carne asada on, and I'm going to get all the other ingredients ready so that once the rice and the carne asada are done, we can just assemble our bowls. All right, so Zach is gonna put the carne asada on the grill, cook it for about probably 2 to 4 minutes, both sides. You don't wanna overcook the carne asada because it can be really dry. So we like it like medium rare. Thank you,
Bailey.
Okay, so we decided halfway through that we're gonna actually make pico, some homemade pico. So I'm gonna show you how I do it. And it's super easy, super simple, and delicious. You will need a chopper, which this is my favorite chopper. It is amazing. My mom got it for me as a gift from Amazon. I'll link it below in the description box. It is literally incredible. It's so sharp, so be careful because you will literally chop your finger off. So the ingredients that you'll need is just the tomatoes that I mentioned earlier. You'll need a little bit of an onion, so I'll probably use like 1/3 to 1/2 of this onion, and then some lime juice and cilantro. You can also add green chilies to it too if you'd like. I usually use like a little can of green chilies, but I don't think I have any right now. So let's make some pico. Oh, shit. Okay, well, don't use your chopper on tomatoes because unless you want it to look like this, it's just, don't do it. Yeah, it didn't work. so the rice has been natural releasing for like 28 minutes just while everything else is put together and being cooked. To make sure that it's natural release and there's not any pressure in it, this little silver thing will drop down, it won't be up, and then when you switch it over to vent, there won't be any pressure building up or bursting out, so it's safe to take off the top. And then as you can see, our rice looks absolutely beautiful. So what we are going to do is we are going to season it with some lime juice, cilantro, and sea salt. And you can salt it as much or as little as you want. It's always best to undersalt it because you can always add salt to it versus oversalting it and then have it be super salty. So I'm gonna mix this up and fluff it up. And it literally smells like Chipotle rice. All right, so now I'm gonna take this out of here. So we have our rice, our beans, and our pico. And before we serve the beans, I'm going to just warm these up since they are cold for like a minute in the microwave. All right, so Zach finished grilling the carne asada, so he put it in a bowl and then put some foil over it to let it rest so that it gets super tender and juicy and finishes cooking. So I'm gonna take this off and show you it because it looks absolutely delicious. And then what I like to do is I like to just cut this up in little strips, just making it a little bit easier to eat. Okay, this is my favorite taco sauce. It is so good. It's from Hy-Vee. It's Taco Gringo. It is amazing. And then I'm also gonna add a little bit of sour cream. I just realized that I forgot cheese. So you can definitely add cheese. I just don't know if I necessarily have any right now, but cheese is not bad for you. I promise you can eat cheese. All right, so this is my little homemade Chipotle bowl. So easy and great for meal prepping. You can also add cheese to your bowl. You can add greens. You can add guacamole and you won't be charged extra. I want to mention that really any meal can be turned into a meal prep recipe. I think a lot of people get so caught up into making like chicken and rice or beef and rice or just these super bland meal prep foods and you forget to have fun with it. You can really make any recipe you make into a meal prep recipe just by making a little bit more and then putting it in containers. This is a super easy recipe and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button down below so you never miss a video with me, and let me know in the comments below if you would like more meal prep recipe ideas from me. All right guys, see you next time.